Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. It is 12:30 in Honolulu, 6:30 in New York on Wednesday, 9th day of April 2025, and this is the evening report for gold and silver. Gold and U.S. equities experienced significant gains today after President Trump announced a temporary suspension of reciprocal tariffs that were scheduled to take effect at midnight yesterday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 8.71%. The NASDAQ Composite gained 12.51%, and the S&P Standard & Poor's 500 gained 9.51%. Gold, basis the most active June futures contract, gained $101.50, a net gain of 3.39%, taking a troy ounce to $3,099.80. Trading has moved over into Australia, where gold prices have backed off fractionally, down about $5 from the close in New York, currently fixed at $3,095.20. Yesterday, we did send out a trade alert to buy June gold at the market. Gold at that point was trading at $3,011 with a stop at $2,988. Depending when you placed that order, you possibly were stopped out as the market dipped to a low of $29.83. Again, our stop was at 88. Based on today's strong upside move that effectively recovered just over half of gold's recent losses that occurred from Thursday, April the 3rd, up until Monday the 7th, we would expect the correction A to be over and B for gold to have the potential to move much higher. Of course, first it has to challenge and take out the recent record high at 3,200. However, I believe gold could travel much higher, at minimum to $3,242 and as high as $3,325. For those traders fortunate enough to not have been stopped out on the lows yesterday, we are recommending that you trail your stop higher to $3,047 from the initial stop at $2,988. Silver futures also jumped significantly higher today, gaining about 73 cents or about 2.5%. And then in Australia, we saw silver gap from today's close in New York of about $30.40 to open just shy of $31 per ounce and trade down a little bit just as gold did, with silver, basis the most active May contract, now at $30.87. The first level of resistance silver could encounter if it continues to move higher would be approximately $31.50 based upon the lows that occurred on the last day of February. Most importantly, we would expect both gold and silver to continue to move higher through the rest of this week into next week. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.